Ever since the release of Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker's teaser trailer back in April of 2019 this year over at Star Wars Celebration, and the second teaser that was actually demonstrated over at D23 and of course by Good Morning America, a lot of fans have been really looking forward to the final and third trailer of The Rise of Skywalker. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, what's really exciting about Episode 9 is that we do know that this movie is going to take a lot of different risks, as well as inserting many different pieces of nostalgia, in order to truly satisfy the fans when it all comes down to, of course, using inspirational source material from Star Wars Legends as well. Now, these past couple of weeks or so, we've been learning a whole lot more about this film, and when it all comes down to various shot descriptions of the upcoming Teaser 3 of Episode 9, this is where things begin to get very exciting for this movie. Now, specifically, shot descriptions consisting of a sequence where one of the shots is said to involve a rear view of both Rey and Kylo Ren, standing next to each other side by side in front of a large throne, inside of a throne room that appears to be partially made out of a cave. It's explained that in the distance a shadowy figure can be seen, followed by dialogue of Palpatine talking about the dark side and the light. It's explained that Kylo Ren in the shot appears to have some scratches and bruises on his face, as if he just fought in a lightsaber battle against somebody, where his lightsaber is not seen on his belt. The next goes over a sequence in which Rey is meditating on a large boulder in the middle of the woods, where she is said to be lifting other various small rocks around her, as well as the Skywalker saber, where she is training through the ways of the Force. It's said that all of this happens to, of course, where she actually is seen to have Leia in the background in the distance looking at Rey, where a part of the Falcon can also be seen. Another describes a sequence in which Kylo Ren seems to be in a standoff with the Knights of Ren. However, his lightsaber blade is not ignited. It's unclear if this is the beginning of Kylo turning on the Knights, or if Kylo is in a heated conversation that's only teased. Lastly, a description of Luke Skywalker handing somebody a brand new lightsaber design, where it's said that the camera focuses on Luke's hand, passing it to somebody before it cuts. So let's go over a couple of parts about this. Now, what I'm so excited about when it comes to this movie is how it's really going to include many different pieces of Star Wars Legends that fans have never seen before on the big screen, that J.J. Abrams is using as inspirational material to tell a very unique and original story, just not by cherry-picking from Legends, but also inserting his original ideas as well, and using the original drafts by George Lucas from, of course, the original trilogy. Now, with that being said, the one thing that I really want to talk about here is, of course, the moment in which it's described that both Rey and Kylo Ren are standing next to each other inside of a strange throne room, where they're standing in front of a large throne, where it has a shadowy figure sitting on it. Now, this, without a doubt, is teasing Palpatine himself. There's no denying that, right? Because we do know that Palpatine is going to be a main actual villain in this movie. He's not going to be a little cameo. He's not going to have a small role in this film. This is, of course, Palpatine in a brand new throne room. Now, it mentions, of course, how, it's somewhat similar to a cave, and I think that pretty much borrows elements from Ralph McQuarrie. You guys may recall that the original idea for the Return of the Jedi throne room for Palpatine was actually underneath a Sith cave, inside of this cave, I should say, where a lot of lava was surrounding the throne itself. So it seems like that they are borrowing from that Ralph McQuarrie concept that never made it to Episode 6. So apart from all of this, it's actually said to be followed by Palpatine dialogue, and Palpatine is said to be talking about the dark side and the light. Now, the other piece that I do want to go over that really mind-boggles me is that we have a moment in which Luke Skywalker is actually said to be handing somebody a brand new lightsaber design. Now, we've been hearing a lot of leaks about Leia's lightsaber being a big thing in The Rise of Skywalker. In fact, it's going to be one of the main plot points of the movie, and this could most certainly allude to what's going on here in the upcoming Trailer 3 of Episode 9, where it's said to be in the form of either a flashback or in present time. It's hard to say. We're still not quite sure exactly who Luke Skywalker is handing this new saber design to. It could be Leia once again, it could be Rey, maybe even Kylo for all we know. But nonetheless, Leia's lightsaber seems like it really is going to be a thing in this movie, and that J.J. Abrams is really trying to do everything that he possibly can from the EU. Let's not forget that in, of course, the expanded universe, if I'm not mistaken, I believe Leia at least had 4 different color lightsabers. I believe that at one point she had yellow, she had blue, she had a ruby red one, and even a yellow blade. If you guys have read a lot of Legends material out there, you will know that, and it's a very interesting side of Leia. So, I'm wondering, what Leia's blade, the actual color of it, is actually going to be in The Rise of Skywalker. Is it going to be blue, yellow? Who knows? We'll have to wait and see see exactly how it's all going to work out on the big screen. Anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
Night to moon, we hear them moans again.